What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ross, I like games, and today I am here with some good news and some bad news about the Dragon Ball Super trading card game. You see, the lovely Alakazar, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I probably am, has just posted the news on Facebook that the themed booster free Clash of Fate has been announced for the Dragon Ball Super trading card game. Apparently it's going to feature characters and scenes from Dragon Ball's most popular sagas, as well as all new characters from the upcoming feature film Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is releasing January 2019, at least in the US and Canada. I'm sitting over here in the UK crossing my fingers being like, come on, get a European release. We'll have to wait and see. Now when it says the most popular sagas, the images we have at the moment show the Frieza saga. It's Frieza. You can see an image of Frieza fighting Goku. You can see a booster pack that's got Goku on. You can see a booster pack that's got Frieza on. And you can see Bardock and Frieza down below, which is basically Frieza, you know, doing that whole thing, leading eventually to the Frieza saga. Now, given that the text here says most popular sagas, we can assume it's not just the Frieza saga, but that's what we have at the moment. As a kid that grew up watching the Frieza saga, I am absolutely okay with this. Now, at the moment, the videos we're doing on a Friday showcasing new cards are from the Themed Booster 2, the World's Martial Arts Tournament, which is going to be coming out on September the 21st. 2018. This is Themed Booster 3, which is of course smaller than a regular set. We got the regular sets and then the themed boosters. Now I know the first themed booster was a limited run. I don't know if this one will be as well, but I would get on that sooner rather than later. Now, in terms of other information we have about this, usual size booster box of 12 displays per case, 24 packs per display. That's what we've come to expect. And there's 125 cards in total, 30 commons, 18 uncommons, 10 rares, 6 super rares, 1 secret rare, 8 special rares, and 4 feature rares. Now, when it says 125 card types, do remember that common can be normal or foil version, that makes 60 of them. Uncommon can be normal or foil version, which makes 36. That's how we're getting up to 125 different ones here. There's only actually 77 unique cards in the set. Now, that's the good news for today, ladies and gentlemen. The bad news is Set 1's being discontinued. Galactic Battle, the very first release, is being discontinued. The news was again shared by Alakazar over on Facebook. And they are low. Bandai will not be reprinting it. So if you want to order it, I would order it sooner rather than later. Which is a little bit sad if you ask me. The good news is, most of the staples and all at this stage are fairly cheap, but you got cards like Senzu Bean, which are really good, that go into a lot of decks, and will continue to go into a lot of decks. So if you want these cards like Senzu Bean, might I suggest you get onto them sooner rather than later. For stores, this means they're not going to be able to buy in booster boxes and cases to sell in their store. But for individual players, that means that you're actually going to be in an awkward position because the prices are going to be going up. As soon as something gets discontinued, supply goes down. If supply goes down and demand remains the same or increases, the price will increase along with it, so do make sure you're getting onto this sooner rather than later. That's the news for today, ladies and gentlemen. Good news that we're getting a new themed booster, although these sets really are coming out thick and fast, but bad news that Galactic Battle is going to be harder to get. I say it again, if there's any cards you're after from Galactic Battle, you should go and get them sooner rather than later. The price of every card in the set will essentially rise when they are essentially out of stock, which shouldn't be very long at this stage. Of course, I'm going to be back on Friday looking at the new cards that are released. That's what I do nowadays. But when Dragon Ball Super news is leaked, I'm going to bring it to you because that's the kind of stuff I want to do. And, you know, Transformers TCG is going to start ramping up over the next couple days. So do make sure you like this video and click subscribe so you can be joining in on all of that fun in the future. And follow me on Twitter @the Wossy, where I talk about various things. It's fun. I'd recommend it. And of course, give me your takes about all of this news down in the comment section. Go nuts, but remember the rule. Be nice. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.